There we go.
Well, I'm excited to actually see some Earnest gameplay from Fluffy.
Yeah, that will
It's like
be
watching him
interesting.
play Ernest or Benedict is always fun. I think with this Toby too, but he doesn't play him all that much anymore.
Dragon having ooh Nova having a tough time already. Also
Yep.
Flash on Melka will be interesting to see. Is that really a good idea, Kate? No, it is not. And they got Kildarius on the other side. Ooh, that hurts. Already destroying buildables on right side. Yeah.
I don't know. This game could go either way. It's hard to say if,
Yeah, it's really hard to say.
because the main thing they need to do right now.
Fluffy.
Fucking Fluffy. But if they can keep Dragon down, stop him from getting his stacks and levels,
Yeah,
it just snowballs.
that will make a
In
huge,
Meltdown, yeah.
huge difference
In
if he's
Meltdown, it just snowballs to the effect where he can't
Mhm.
do anything.
Yeah, I know that so much. If he's winning, he's destroying, but if he's losing, it's such a pain in the ass. Crow getting lit up by Marquis, so is Fluffy. Ooh, Connor's not in
Oh,
good
that's
position. But
maybe a
Radix is
dead Phoebe?
also very low. So is
No,
that
Slowfield
Oscar
saved
Mike?
him.
Yeah. But they can't finish anybody off. Couldn't chase there.
Just a few minions going in on right.
Ooh, there's a pen. Can he make it out? Yep.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
out.
that was close. Almost got hit by the Oscar Mike grenade. Where's my cape? Ooh, Ho-Ho being really low, and there's a kill.
Let's see. Yep, Nova is the only one that hasn't gotten level 2 yet, and he's only gotten one minion
Yeah, but
kill.
he's now on a wave, so therefore he should get it. Those were a few good stacks there, but now he gotta move out. Ooh, Flash is being harassed by
He's only
Phoebe.
at like 3 or 4 stacks.
Fluffy. Fluffy is amazing to watch.
That's likely a dead dragon, yep.
There is the Phoebe.
That's a trade I'll take.
Even though it's maybe worse for ps4 guys, just because Drang suffers more from the death than Phoebe probably. Yeah, really. Phoebe getting the shield. Okay. Attack speed and skill damage. Interesting.
Oh yeah, skill stack on
Kildarius getting
Phoebe's not
harassed.
too
Oh,
bad.
and missed the dash. Ooh, that hurts. Yeah. Gotta say, I haven't
Hurts that he
seen
died just as
Connor.
the wave's coming in.
I haven't seen Connor in a long time on Kildarius, to be honest. So he will
I know
probably
that
have a
Crow
tough time.
on Toby, he's just gonna have a blast. Because
He's
he
so
loves
happy if
Paradise.
he's able to play Toby in Paradise.
Yeah. He can do a lot of really abusive things on this map, especially against the fact I know Crow takes the upward pulse, or upward thrust at level 5.
Yeah. Therefore you can easily go on the fences. And the gate. Pendle's having a trouble getting the Thumper turret. Ooh, Kelvin's going low. But probably can't finish him off with the health station being up. We need to destroy
I'm
buildables.
curious, like, how they're gonna respond to Fluffy being on Earnest, because there's very few people that can, well, effectively use the concussive charge like Fluffy can.
Mm-hmm.
Like you see, he's just like seamlessly bouncing around at the top of the map.
Yeah,
Once
I've
Crow
tried
gets
it
level 5,
myself
he's
and
gonna
it
be up
is
there.
really hard. Ooh,
Yeah.
Nova's getting low again. Can he? Nope, that's not enough. Melka getting the Oscar Mike and Toby the Kelvin. So good trade for PS4 guys, but still. And Phoebe too. But
Now
still,
they're in
Nova has a
lead for
pain in
that.
the ass time to get his stacks and levels.
Yeah, Nova's kind of, well, he's starting to get his gear up.
Yeah, that will make a
Crow's already
huge
level
difference.
5, Fluffy is level 4.
Yeah, Crow
So,
is always top level in the Meltdown games. He was sometimes level. Uh, he often out doubled the level of me. And there already comes Silt. Ooh, that doesn't look too good for him.
yeah,
Yep.
he's dead.
Uh-huh.
Still managed to take down most of the lane almost by himself. Just a
Yeah.
little bit of help from Milka.
There was the slow mine and the ult that is just almost insta wave clear. Like an
I think that's still
airstrike.
somewhere, that's close to like 500 damage per second on the wave. Oh,
Ooh, Connor getting
dragging
stunned.
out
Ooh,
just in time.
okay.
Yeah, Nova's got the knock-up now, so he's gonna have a much
Oh, and
easier
there
time.
goes Kelvin. Yeah. Now he will probably have a lot of fun. And there goes
How's the
Phoebe
knock-up?
getting shredded by Toby.
It's gonna be hard to make a comeback from this without elite bots, because right now the level advantage is going to Team 1, the PS4 team.
Yeah. Everybody on level
And I find like ever
4
since
besides
like
Crow and
Finale
Fluffy.
defeats the purpose, like it was intended to make it easier for a comeback, I find it just makes it more difficult, because they
Yeah.
also increase the rate that you leveled and like reduce the length of the game. So, oh, that was
Ooh,
a low
Pendles.
mic and a low Pendles, but no one sees them.
That was close. And Fluffy being in spots
Like I said,
that shouldn't be
Dragon has a
allowed
dive
for
buddy.
for a nest. And they, oh my god, they are getting all the kills from there.
Well, it's like I said, if you've got Fluffy on Ernest, you have a dive buddy.
This is amazing to watch.
I have
And
no
there
idea
goes
how he gets
Pendles.
those jumps to be so effective. I just don't.
God damn it. Ooh, Phoebe. Damn it, I can feel the pain of Phoebe trying to get that Ernest. And also he just is able to always have the best grenade jumps possible and
Yep. I don't think
never.
I've ever seen Fluffy with him.
Yeah.
Like you get some Ernest to like try to grenade jump and they go an
can
extra
I
2 feet
know
in the
I
air.
can do them too, but I whiff them at least half the time.
I can do them in like a closed environment when I'm not like getting shot at and things like that, but Fluffy always maintains that calm pressure with Ernest.
Especially the ooh, dragon goes on for another dive. Can they get Phoebe? Probably. Yep.
Yep.
And there also the kill on Marquis. Yeah.
And at this point, it's just a matter of the level advantage. They've got 4
They're
people on 4, 1
all
on 5
4 or
versus
5 on the PC, guys.
Yeah.
And Crow is already level 7. So is Fluffy. Damn it. And there goes Kelvin.
I'm so sorry for cursing.
And as usual, Toby and Crow and Toby outdamages everybody. Even though he doesn't have his normal shield bill.
Oh,
He only got a
actually,
bit
I
of
see
shield
him.
recharge,
Oh, yeah.
rate and skill damage. But the rest is all damage.
That's interesting. It's getting work done though. Well, that was out.
Just look at Fluffy run over the...
He's up there with Melka.
I gotta have a look at his build.
Between Fluffy, Melka, and Caldarius, they've got a bunch of like hypermobile harassers. And it's hard to do anything against that, especially when you've got 3 characters with a very limited range on your team. They just bounce around you, and it's just, what can you do other than take it?
You can't focus like the Flying Ernest, Melka, Caldarius, the Dash it.
Especially considering the fact one of your teammates is Kelvin, who was the only character in the game with no range whatsoever. I've always said like one of the meanest things you can do to a Kelvin is go against him in a lane of Meltdown and have Caldarius and Melka in lane against him.
Yeah, it's so
he
a
can't
pain in the
do,
ass.
yeah, can't do anything. Oh, that's a bad spot for Dragon, but
Yeah, with his
he's
DR
out.
and
He's got
all
his
the
DR.
health. They need more to get him.
Oh? No, they
but
might have enough.
That's enough.
Yep. 2 more stuns and a chomp from Kelvin. That is enough.
While Oscar Mike was piercing him.
You'll regret that.
Ooh,
Yeah, I'm still
no.
wondering the Pendle's pick with no econ. Like, he's not the best character, but there's others that do what he does, but better.
Yeah,
It's not the worst character.
like for example, I would rather have the Andy on Meltdown if there's no econ.
Well, he still has like the mobility and he can shift lanes very easily.
And also clear buildables.
Whereas
and
D is very slow and she can't do that.
That's definitely true, but still, the Andy gets so good advantages. Just having the stun makes a huge difference.
Yeah, that's true. Pendles lacks any
You
hard
don't
CC.
even have to stun every time you use it. Just pressuring the enemy to fall back and
using it as zoning.
Yeah. What is Dark Coffee doing? I think he accepted his duty or his destiny.
They might be able to kill Kelvin there.
Yep.
Oh, yep. That's it, Kelvin.
Just seeing the Toby shots. Damn it. Well,
At this
but
point,
I
it's
gotta
just a
say,
snowball effect. The level difference is way too high for any sort of comeback.
Yeah, especially 300 points, no way. And also Crow, Fluffy, Flash, and Nova basically being on their main or their one of the most played characters. That is definitely something I wouldn't.
Kind of surprised
like to
Ho-Ho
run
didn't grab
against.
Dragon early on. Or wait, no, was Dragon a first pick? I can't remember.
Yeah, it was first pick. I was
Okay.
surprised. I would more likely, or at least that was what I have done. Like Caldarius or maybe a Phoebe. But
Well, in Meltdown, Dragon is a first pick.
yeah, I definitely
That
see
is definitely
dragging
worth it.
But most of the time,
especially
I'd
considering
rather
the fact,
have like Caldarius because he is just more reliable and doesn't need the insane early game you carry as Dragon.
Yeah. But they managed to get both Caldarius and Dragon.
That's for sure. As they get Phoebe, and I think Oscar Mike was the second pick. Still not a bad choice, but as elite bots not existing, it's definitely not as worth it as it would be with the elite bots. And also,
Kelvin's just getting bullied.
basically the only targets for Oscar Mike and Marquis besides the wave are Dragon and Toby to really harass.
Yeah, like, well, Ernest is
Yeah.
still a big target. And he may be, like, flying through the sky, but that is on a cooldown.
Yeah, for sure. But with Malik and Kildarius, they are put in such a pressure.
Nova getting out by the skin of his teeth. And Caldarius stuck in the ice wall.
Yeah.
He might be out. He got out.
Ho got a few good ice walls where they really get stuck in it, which is nice.
Coffee just taunting in lane.
Yeah.
I think he's given up.
Yeah, he was just spinning around earlier, so I think he accepted it. I don't like to see that in such an environment.
There's nothing that can really be done by now. It's just...
Yeah, for sure, but it feels...
You can't really call for surrender. 10 man, that's just kind of... Not something I approve of. Nope.
Oh, Crow died again.
Yep, and they traded the Toby for Pembles. That's worthwhile,
And
especially
there goes
considering
Marquis.
And there's Finale.
Yeah,
You've made your last mistake.
they probably get a version 7. Yeah, version 7.
Yes, I was
Just
surprised
so
that the
much
what was it? The incursion games were so close as they were, because I know Dunk Squad like heavily prefers Meltdown. Maybe it's just the whole no elite bot rule, but oh hey Nemo. So, but
what?
I don't know. This is. I was expecting, like, honestly, the incursion games to be a bit one-sided, but well, not the Meltdown.
Yeah.
Maybe that is just, like, I look at the scoreboard right now, and Toby has just kind of been, they have not been able to harass him that much.
Or look at the
He has the highest damage dealt
13-4-0.
by...
What's going on, Blaine? Was I supposed to cast or something?
Yeah, we're in the middle of it right now, so...
are
give it a second.
Are there any more games going on?
There might be one more after this. The game just finished.
Alright. Let me know, and then P5 can get the fuck out of here.
Okay. If nobody else wants me,
It's okay.
I can go.
It's okay, I love you, P5.